For some, the main idea of spending a day fastidiously organizing the home feels like a treat, a welcome chance to focus on the oh-so-satisfying art of living in an orderly, uncluttered, and highly functional dwelling. For others, getting organized feels daunting, like fighting an uphill battle with no prominent place to start and tons of feelings involved. In this video, we will look at home organizing ideas to keep your house clean. Welcome to Hela Organized, the channel where we gather the latest aesthetic decor with pocket-friendly methods. Our videos are guaranteed to keep you coming back for more inspiration for your home, so be sure to subscribe to the channel to never miss out on our latest uploads. Now, let's begin. Have less stuff. Having less stuff makes it faster as well as easier to get organized. And as you have less stuff to organize, you can have simpler organizing systems because you don't need to find space for as much. Clearing the clutter and removing anything you don't use, need, or love is one of the simplest as well as quickest ways to create a better functioning, more organized home. And before even starting to organize your home, always declutter first. You can get rid of anything you don't truly need or want, so you have less that needs to be organized. Also, so you don't end up organizing clutter. And cleaning the clutter first will save you time, energy, space, and money when you start organizing. Also, when you have less stuff to organize, you can buy fewer or even no bins, baskets, or other organizational products. You won't waste money organizing clutter you don't even use, need, or love. Make it easy to put things away. Along with that note, when organizing, do your best to keep things as simple as possible. When it is quick and easy to put something away in its spot, you're likelier to put it away. However, if there are a lot of barriers keeping you from putting something away, it's less likely you'll consistently put it away. It is leading to clutter, mess, and general disorganization. And if you have to open the drawer, move some products, lift up one container, then open the lid of another and also put your makeup away, you might be less likely to put your makeup away consistently. It will end up sitting on the bathroom counter, adding mess and clutter. Any organizational system that requires too many steps to keep up with will likely be too challenging to maintain in the long run. The fewer barriers as well as steps you have to take to maintain your organized spaces, the better. Clear clutter collecting spots. When you are organizing your home to help it function well and become easier to maintain, always keep an eye out for any spot or organizing system that has become a clutter catcher. A clutter catcher is a spot that easily seems to collect clutter and become disorganized, messy, and no longer functional. Then see if you can come up with a better way to handle those kinds of items to keep them from causing clutter in your home. Remove packaging to reduce visual clutter. To minimize visual clutter is by removing items from their packaging to simplify how your organized spaces look. The kitchen is a good place to remove packaging to reduce visual clutter. You can try taking food items out of their packages when possible and storing them in simple containers instead. Not only does food items save space and reduce the visual clutter that packaging creates, it also makes it easy to see and keep track of how much of each item you have. Give everything a clearly defined place. To organize your house and make it function better, give each item you're keeping a clearly defined home. You can decide on a home or spot to keep each item you're keeping. When everything has a place to live in your house, it is easier to find things when needed. Also, it is easier to put things away after using them. Again, when you clear the clutter first, giving everything you're keeping a clearly defined home is a lot easier. Having less stuff means fewer things to find a place for. It also lets you avoid having to stuff too much stuff into spaces you have available. Work with your natural tendencies. Another important thing to consider when organizing your house is to find ways to work with your natural habits instead of against them. If you want to drop incoming mail on the table in your entryway when you walk in the door, having a complex filing cabinet in your upstairs office might not work for you. Also, a basket on the entry table or a simple filing system hanging on the wall beside it to keep paperwork contained, organized, and easy to find when needed might work better. It is important to be realistic about what will work for you instead of trying to force a system that's too complex for you or doesn't work with your habits and tendencies. Use containers and dividers. Now that you have decided where you'll keep your things and what kinds of organizing systems will work for you, it's time to organize the spaces in your home to help your home function optimally. It's often helpful to use containers and dividers to break up larger spaces, giving each category of item a clearly defined home. When organizing spaces like drawers, shelves, cupboards, and closets, use dividers to divide and define the space so you can have a clear spot for each item. And this way, it will be easier to find what you are looking for. Not only will it be easier to use, find, and put away the things you need, it will also help prevent the drawer from collecting random items you didn't know what to do with. It also helps void spaces from becoming clutter catch-alls, and where you shove random items you don't really know what to do with. Reduce visual clutter. Avoiding visual clutter doesn't necessarily mean your home will be more organized. Still, it can help appear less chaotic, as well as less overwhelming, especially if you're someone who notices and doesn't like a lot of visual clutter. Also, target to keep your organizational systems as simple and easy to maintain as possible. But choosing to use more hidden storage instead of open shelving or storing things in more visible places may work better for you. The only caveat is making sure you are not hiding clutter behind closed doors and calling it organized. And because you can't see the clutter all the time, doesn't mean it's still not there, negatively impacting your life. Clear the clutter, and then decide if more open or less visible organizational systems will work better for you. Utilize what you have. Using containers to divide spaces you are organizing does not mean you have to buy a bunch of expensive containers and dividers. You can use what you already have first before buying more stuff in the organization's name. For instance, boxes and containers from food items like cereal boxes or fruit. Boxes from electronics make an excellent drawer and shelf dividers too. It can easily be repurposed as containers to divide cupboards and drawers. Do daily cleanups to keep your home organized. To always keep your home organized and running smoothly is maintaining the organizational systems you set up. Also, no organizational system, no matter how well thought out and designed, will work to keep your home organized if you don't make an effort to maintain it. The good news is, with simple, well thought out organizational systems, maintaining them should not be very difficult. And the easiest way to keep your home organized long term is to do quick daily resets to put things away where they belong and prevent clutter and mess from piling up. Moreover, taking a few minutes at the end of each day to reset your space is a great way to not only keep your home tidier, but also make sure it stays organized too. A reset is not about deep cleaning your home. Instead, it is about taking a few minutes to put things away, do some quick surface cleaning, and ensure your organized spaces are still working well and are in good shape. Well, that's all we have for you today. Which hack do you like the most? Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed today's episode and found it interesting, then make sure to leave us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to always be up to date with the most exciting content as soon as it's uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you again soon in another video.